Do you ever feel like your pain and your thoughts are steering you in circles every day? It's the same story over and over. I used to wake up almost every morning with a feeling of shame for what I did or didn't do the day before. Always this nagging voice in my head. And many times I would just settle and leave things undone. Other times that void would drive me to do better, but I would still have this emptiness in the pit of my stomach that would churn and burn, this aggravating knot and thoughts going round and round in my head, and my words always degrading myself. Headaches almost every day, and this near crippling pain in my body that I always fought. My constant focus was on how I could get done what I needed to do while I was in so much pain. Most days I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to get dressed, but I did. And more times than not, I hurt my body even more, leading to shoulder, knee, and back surgeries. So drugs kept getting stronger, including medical marijuana and opioids that started out helping me to sleep at night and get through the pain, but then gradually became an all-day escape. Then one day I looked up. I started to thank God. I started to worship God. I started to seek God. All of my attention began to draw me north. And instead of looking at all the things around me, I started looking for what I couldn't see. That was almost 3 years ago. But even now, after losing my husband, sometimes I look and I see the stuff. And once in a while, it starts to overwhelm me. And once again, my body starts to ache. Instead of the blessing and the beauty, I see chaos. But now I have changed my course, and I know where that chaos is from, and it's not from God. There is a difference that you can see when you start looking north. I doubt that it's possible to never get distracted, but now I look forward to that day when all I can see is God's glory. But for now, I know that God has had a plan for me since the beginning of time, and it has never changed. Imagine that. Haven't you wandered long enough? It's time to look up. Turn north. See what God has planned for you all along. The woman at the well lived in shame, just like me. Jesus waited for her, spoke to her, and offered her a bubbling, welling up spring of living water. Now I stand in the midst of that water, surrounded by it on every side, filling me to overflowing, and I just can't keep it in. I am desperate. Desperation from my Lord has washed away every ounce of shame, depression, and fear. This is how that desperate love brought me through childhood trauma, freeing me from deep shame, finding forgiveness from my abusers, and experiencing healing in my body, mind, and soul. The Samaritan woman still speaks today, and Jesus waits for you.